Hi friends, and welcome to today's piano tutorial. Today I'm going to be teaching you the song When the Party's Over by Billie Eilish on the piano. Now in this tutorial, we're going to start off really basic. I'm going to kind of show you an easy part that you can play as an accompaniment for the song, but then I'll begin to show you some of the other tips and tricks that I like to use when I play this song. So let me start by showing you those basic parts. That's going to sound like this. And yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be pretty much everything we're going to learn today as far as different sections go. We'll be looking a lot more into those in detail in today's tutorial. But if you're enjoying this, I want to remind you to give this video a like to help support me and my channel. And if you want to see more videos like this one, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. If you have a song you'd like to suggest for me, leave that down in the comments. I'd love to see that. All right, so let's start with that first part that we hear during the verse of the song, and we're going to go over those chords first. So we're going to start here with an A chord. I'm actually just going to start by showing you a single note here in the left hand and then the chord in the right hand. So this is our A chord, A in the left hand, A, C sharp, and E here in the right hand. And now we're going to move up to a B chord. So we'll have B in the left hand, B, D sharp, and F sharp here in the right hand. Now we're going to go up to this chord here, C sharp minor. So C sharp in the left hand, C sharp, E, and G sharp in the right hand. Now we're going to go back down to our B chord, just like before. And now we're going to go to a new chord here. This is going to be E major, so E in the left hand. I'm going to keep this B to keep the fingering easy in the left hand with E and G sharp here on the right. And then we'll go back down to our B chord, and then finally to our A chord. Now one more time, take the time to get those down if you need to practice that, but those are going to be this: A, B, C sharp minor, B, E, B, and then A. And those are going to be the chords that are going to be repeated for the whole verse. So then here in the left hand, lots of times you'll also see me add this fifth here, and that's just going to be this same note that we have here in the right hand, but just an octave lower. Just something to note. If, by the way, you want to practice that, feel free to just try one hand at a time until you get it down. Because that can be tricky. And so now we're going to begin to play this in time. We're going to be counting to 3 since we're in a 3/4 time signature, and that's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we repeat. Another way to think about the rhythm for this section to make it really easy is to just change chords every time you hear Billie Eilish sing. So it sounds like da 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 da, something like that, and you hear we're just changing chords as she's singing along. So now, something that I like to do to kind of mix it up so you're not playing that exact same thing every time, if you're getting comfortable with playing that, of course, is to start to match the melody here in the right hand. And what we're going to be doing here in the right hand is going to be rising up higher and higher, playing with the melody. Then, so we still get the full chord sound, I lots of times will fill out the chord in my left hand now instead of just playing a single note. Adding in that melody, that's going to sound something like this. Just like that. And then as we get to this part, you're going to hear this melody. And when we play that, there's going to be a break in the harmony, but it's really just going to be omitting those first two chords, that A and that B, and then we're going to pick up on our C sharp minor chord and then just continue with the progression. So it'll sound like this. Right there. And that is how we're going to end that first part, and then we're going to be moving into the second part, which I'm going to teach you right now. So in this second part, we're going to have 4 chords that we're going to learn. So let's get started with this first chord. This is going to be an F sharp minor chord. Here I'm going to play F sharp octaves in the left hand, but if you can't reach that, always just feel free to play a single note. And in the right hand, I'm going to play A, C sharp, and A. And if you can't reach this thumb, I would just play these two like this. So that's going to be our F sharp minor chord. Next, we're going to go down to a C sharp minor chord. This is going to be just like before, but now I'm playing octaves in the left hand. And then same as before here. Now we're going to go to this chord, E, just like before. E's in the left hand, B, E, and G sharp in the right hand. And then lastly, we'll go down to an A chord. Which will be A's in the left hand, and then A, C sharp, and E, just like before. And then that will get repeated. F sharp minor, C sharp minor, E, and A. Now, the easiest thing to add to this is just to add this one measure of pickup notes where we're just going to be walking up with E, F sharp, and G sharp. And then we go into it. So that'll sound like this. Do 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 do. Right there. So this is another part where I like to add in that melody in the right hand sometimes to match the vocals, and it sounds really, really nice. You can get something that sounds like this then. Yeah, I really like that. One thing I was doing there to really add to the sound is rolling up in the right hand, so instead of just playing just straight like that, instead in the right hand and kind of in the left hand too, I'm rolling up from the bottom to the top, but very quickly, so it's smooth. And that just really adds to the sound a lot, I think. Now, one part that I do want to go over now is going to be the transition from that chorus part into the verse again. And that's because we really do hear the piano part there. So we're going to be on our A chord there at the end of our chorus. And so we're just going to play a little melody like this, adding in this D sharp here, and you can get something to match like this. Just something really easy like that. And then going into the chorus or verse again. All right, so this last part that I want to go over is going to be this bridge, just because there's a couple of new chords, well, a new order for the chords, but it's actually going to start just like we did in the chorus. So we're going to have these chords again, F sharp minor. I'm going to voice them a little different here, but it's going to be the same chords. C sharp minor, E, and A. We repeat that. And then we're going to go to this chord, B, and then we're just going to go back to A. We're going to add this little transitional chord here where we're going to play A sharps now in the left hand, A sharp, C sharp, and E in the right hand. So it's the same as our A chord, but we're just going to move our A's up to A sharp. So you could call that like an A sharp diminished chord. And that's going to transition us back to our B chord. And then go back to our A chord. Right there. All right, so then those chords one more time at the end of that bridge are going to be like this. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that piano tutorial of When the Party's Over by Billie Eilish. That was a really fun song to learn and a really fun tutorial to teach you all. Anyways, if you enjoyed it, remember to give this video a like, to leave a comment, or if you have a song suggestion, let me know in the comments as well, and to hit that subscribe button if you're new and you want to see all of my videos. All right, thanks so much for watching it. I really appreciate your support, and see you next time.